All right, YouTube. With Skittlz coming right around the corner in less than a month, I thought, why not make an operator tier list with the current meta of Rainbow Six Siege operators? Now, we know there are some changes happening to some operators in Skittlz. I made a list of some of these operators, some of the changes that are happening. Jackal is getting a change. Obviously, you guys know that because I posted a video on it. So these are all not fully confirmed yet. I think they are. I'm not too sure. But Jackal is getting 5 tracks and 1 ping. Okay? That means like Jackal basically, you know, when you track someone, it's not going to be 3 pings anymore. It's going to be 1 ping. But he gets 5 of them. Clash, we don't know the exact change happening with Clash, but the guess is that she's going to be more mobile. Honestly, that's more of a buff, I think. Thunderbird is getting a minor change, but instead of her device healing attackers, it'll damage them. So, you know, and I said it affects Brava because if Brava is able to hack the Thunderbirds, then a defender can get hurt by the Thunderbirds. It can shoot back. It can go back and backfire on the defenders. Jaeger can now intercept Capital bolts with their ADSs, with his ADSs. Very minor as well. And Cade and Bandit, I wrote those down because electrical damage is no longer a thing anymore. There is no damage on electrified walls. So as an attacker, if you hug a wall that's electrified, you'll be fine. This is great news for Mav players. Anyone that likes the Mav trick. Or not Mav trick, to just Mav players that like to, you know, make holes on walls. You can actually just be on the wall and not have to worry about getting any damage. All right. So those are just some of the small changes we've seen from these operators. And there's also been a lot of changes since I've done my last tier list. So I think that this will be a brand new list. We got the different categories: S, A, B, C, D, and F. I think Ace is either an S or A tier right now. I'm going to put him at A. I'm ranking him super high because his gun is absolutely nasty. The AK-12 is one of the best guns in the game. He's a hard breach. Could be a great fragger on attack. I'm just not putting him S tier yet because I don't think, I just think that there are operators that are better than him. That's all. Again, let me put all the operators in there first. I might change it. But right now, I'm putting Ace at A. He's a soft breach too. That is true. Never mind. I'm putting him at S. That was the easiest thing to commit ever. Okay, Alibi. There aren't any changes happening to Alibi. The only good thing about Alibi is the fact that she has a good gun. She's a D. I'm putting her at D. If you're an attacker, you have to be pretty stupid to like not, okay, to like not, you don't have to be stupid to fall for the traps, but it's not hard to just drone out and see where the clones are, the Prismas are. Alibi's not that good. Her utility is very one-dimensional. It serves one purpose. It doesn't really do too much. Not that good. If you're going against good players, Alibi is useless. That's all I'm saying. Amaru. I would categorize Amaru in the D category, but she has a good set of weapons. She has a pretty good shotgun. That shotgun is literally a sniper, if you guys don't know. And she has the SMG-11. Super, super good. SMG-11 is one of my favorite guns in the game. That's a little biased for me, but the SMG-11 is nasty. This is going to go to C. It's going to be one above. D category is kind of just like the useless operators. C is like useless, but a little better, basically. Aruni. She has a DMR, and she's a 3 armor. Being a 3 armor is a massive buff. And her DMR is really good. Her utility is okay. I don't think it's like amazing. It's definitely not S tier. It's definitely not useless. It's kind of just in the middle. So I think Aruni is a B tier operator. You know, it forces attackers to dump util, to waste util, which is good. It's very rare for attackers to have to like run in through the Aruni gates, but it's a very minor util, I think. Azami. S tier. Once again, Azami is and always will be an S tier as long as she's not changed. I think this because there's just an infinite amount of things you can actually do with the Azamis. There's so many different things, so many different angles you can create. It's like you're in creative mode in Siege. Azami is nasty. Super, super good. Also, the fact you have impacts means that you can destroy your Keeper barrier at any moment and use that to your advantage. Like say you're playing close on a door that's Keeper barriered off. You could use the impacts to just get rid of the Keeper barrier and be aggressive. Bandit. Okay. Bandit. Some of the changes happening in Skittlz is affecting Bandit. His walls are no longer, will no longer have any damage. I think Bandit, I'm not going to lie, I think Bandit's a C tier. I'm going to put him low. Bandit tricking is not as good anymore as it used to be. Cade and Tubarão is the best way to trick walls. That is the only guaranteed way for the attackers to not be able to get the wall. Bandit is a little bit slower. Some people might argue that and say that Bandit and Cade are better than Tubarão and Cade. Wait, no, sorry. Some people might say Bandit and Tubarão are better than Cade and Tubarão. I think Cade and Tubarão is way better. Because if Bandit is putting shit on the wall, he can still get drone hold on maps like Chalet or any other maps where, you know, the wall is very, very vulnerable. So yeah, Bennett is not that good of an operator. I think Bennett is a very, very mid operator. Blackbeard is an A tier operator. All right. This operator is impossible to take a long range gunfight with. Blackbeard's really, really good. Even if you're a really, really good player that has really good aim, you're basically aiming at a pixel if Blackbeard's super far away from you. Meanwhile, this motherfucker has an ACOG and can see you very clearly. It's a shield. Shields are very, very good. Yeah, I think Blackbeard's a solid A tier operator. Blitz. Blitz is such a user-based operator. I don't think he's an S tier. I mean, it just depends, bro. If you have like a really, really good team and a really coordinated team, this guy could be S tier. You see Blitz be used in Pro League all the time. It's a roamer's worst nightmare. But I think for the most part, I'm gonna put Blitz at A. The second you hear a Blitz and you're by yourself, you have to run. There's literally no way fighting it. If you're playing against someone that actually knows how to use Blitz, you are not winning the 1v1. It is impossible to win the 1v1. Unless you like play your distance or unless you're like with other people, you are not winning against a Blitz. So I think that's why I'm gonna put Blitz at A. You need other people in order to beat a Blitz. You can't just beat it in a 1v1. Brava. I've always liked Brava. Brava, for a lot of people, Brava is actually not a good operator, but that's just because they don't get to see her gadget and utility actually be played out throughout the round. She can do so many subliminal things that'll actually affect the defenders or that'll actually benefit the attackers in so many ways that like she's actually a really, really good operator. There's a reason why a lot of Pro League players use Brava. So Brava for me is either an S or A tier. Honestly, I'm going to put Brava at an S right now because she has more drones than normal and intel is key. So Buck, I might be biased when I say this, but Buck is one of the more fun operators to play in Siege. That's just because he's so simple, quick, and effective. He's very, very versatile. His gun is great. You can rush in places. You can take long range gunfights if you're good. You're really, really good at close quarter situations. I just think that there are operators that are better than him fundamentally and like util wise. Buck is a good like solo person. I'm gonna put Buck at A. Okay, Buck is gonna go A. Capitao, S tier. I'm putting Capitao S tier easy because, bro, you got fires and you got smokes. Insane. I don't care if in Siege X that Jaeger's ADSs will be able to catch Capitao's flames or things. It's still a really, really good operator. All you gotta do is burn. All you gotta do is burn the ADS and boom, Capitao's ready to go. Even with the Jaeger change, yes. And for the people that don't know what I'm talking about, the Jaeger change in Siege X, Jaeger's ADSs will now capture Capitao bolts. That's like one minor change that we've heard of that it's gonna happen. So yeah, I still think Capitao's an S tier. Also, Capitao's EMPs has EMPs, smokes, and fire. That it is a util god on attack, okay? Yeah, you can literally burn the ADSs with EMPs or just get rid of them from behind the wall. Castle. Castle is an A tier, I think. Outside of his util, he has a super shotty, and it's a very, very minor gun. It's not exactly a gun used to kill people, but oh my God, it is so good for making rotates. Castle just by himself can set up sight completely and make all the head holes, all the rotates, all the feet holes, do everything. I think Castle's a very, very good operator. You also have the ACOG on the ump. So yeah, Castle's really, really good. Cav D. Cav's not that good. If anybody's played Cav recently, her pistol fucking blows. Her SMG shoots like once every other second. It is such a slow rate of fire gun, but mainly because it's just her pistol sucks. Also, I don't know what it is. I've played against a lot of Cav players recently who have definitely been on a silent step, and I've still been able to hear them. If you have good ears, you'll be able to hear Cav no matter what. So Cav's not that good. All right, Clash. This is one of the operators that is getting changed in Siege X. So what we see right now is that Clash will be more mobile, okay? As we see, I think in this article over here, it shows that Clash is getting a change. Clash is getting a big rework with the shield that she has. The shield can also be picked up and remotely activated. I have no idea what that means, but in my eyes, it looks like a buff for Clash, okay? Maybe they might even give Clash another gun. I have no idea. That's not confirmed yet, but I think Clash is going to be either A or B. I'm going to leave Clash at B right now just because it's kind of unconfirmed, but I think she's going to be really, really good. Hopefully she'll be good. Honestly, Clash before was on the lower side for me, so any change happening to her will only seem as an improvement. That's why I'm putting her at B. Deimos is like Buck, bro. Deimos is such a fun operator, and he's easily one of my most like favorite operators to play. If you're Deimos, you're winning your 1v1 90% of the time. The pistol is still fucking broken. Like it's just like 1 or 2 shots to kill someone. It's insane. While also having straight walls on the defender. The defender has to get lucky if he wants to win that 1v1. But it really only just helps. It mainly just helps the person using Deimos, not the team as much. It's hard for the Deimos to actually communicate exactly where the defender is at all times. It's either S or A. I'm gonna put Deimos at A right now. I'm gonna put Deimos at A. Doc is an A tier operator. The reason I say that, so his gun kind of sucks, but his secondary allows him to make rotates into sight, helps set up sight. But he has 3 stims, and each stim is a full life. A full life. That's 3 people who are downed that can get revived from literally anywhere. As long as Doc can see them, as long as Doc has a visual on them, they can get picked up anywhere. That's honestly so good. I might consider him an S tier, but right now I'm going to keep him at A. Dokkaebi, that's hands down. That's one of the easiest S tier operators. This operator can affect dead people. Like that's all you got to know about Dokkaebi. Like if you're a defender and Dokkaebi gives a call, you can't be on cams anymore. Dokkaebi is easily an S tier. You also have the SMG-12 and the DMR. Great loadout. Yeah, Dokkaebi's broken. Echo's like either a B or a C, bro. His drones are so easy to get rid of. They're not invisible like they used to be. You kind of got to be blind to not really be able to see them or hear them. Blind and deaf to not be able to see or hear them. I'm putting Echo at a C right now. Even though he's like a 2-speed now and everything, he's not. I don't think he's that good. Ella is has an okay loadout. I know her pistol has a sight, but her traps are actually pretty effective. If you're able to put them in certain spots, they're pretty effective. What's the difference between Ella and Thorn is that Ella's trap activates immediately and you can't do anything about it. So I think Ella is really, really good. Thorn fucking sucks. You can fucking take your own time, do a full 180 and shoot the gadget. Stupid. Fenrir, I'm gonna put Fenrir at A. It's either A or B. I'm putting Fenrir at A because you can put his util literally anywhere. It goes anywhere, and you have 2 activations on you at all times. It used to be to where like if you broke Fenrir's util, then you'd lose that activation. Now you have 2 activations with you wherever you go, and you have four different spots you can put your Fenrirs. Fenrir's a really good operator. Also, he has a shotgun as a secondary, so good. Finka, S tier. You can literally revive a down teammate with a click of a button 3 separate times. That's enough said. You got grenades and you got an LMG that is still fucking broken. That is so under the radar. Nobody talks about it anymore, but Finka's LMG, so broken. So broken. Flores, underrated as fuck. Really. You have so many drones as Flores. Yes, some of these drones are destroyed, but the amount of intel that you can get with Flores and the amount of intel that you can destroy for the enemies is insane. It is the easiest way to get rid of Barb and Blue on Oregon, for example. Flores, amazing. The only counter to Flores is mute. That's it. But getting rid of mute jammers is pretty easy if you know that ahead of time. So Flores is an S tier. Frost. I still hate the fact that they changed it to where you can revive yourself after you get down in it. It's not that good. Frost is a D tier, I think. Frost is not that good. They should, if you want to make Frost a better operator, then if people get stuck in a frostbite, they should be dead. It shouldn't even be like a down. I think it should be dead. I don't think there should be any mistake for Frost. I think that's the change that should happen. I think that's the change that should happen to Frost. Is if you get stuck in a frostbite, you're dead immediately. It's an immediate death. You don't even get a second chance. I think that'd be a great buff for Frost. Fuse is great. Okay, his gun is good. He also has a shield, but I'd still prefer to use his AK-12. His AK-12 is good, and he's a great util destroyer. I just think that there are better operators than him, so I think it's B. I'm putting him as B. Ever since they changed the fact that he's able to, cluster charge into hard walls, I think he's good. Yeah, I just think he's just a slightly above average operator. Glaz is going to be an A tier. His operator ability is super unique. It's kind of like Warden. Being able to see through smokes. You can't really do much against that. The only operator that's able to counter Glaz is Warden. And I think that's why Glaz is so good, because you just can't do much. If a plant is going down and it's completely smoked off, you're fucked. You can't do anything to counter it. You just kind of got to get lucky and shoot Glaz through the smoke. But Glaz is going to see you first. Goyo, you all know me, S tier. You got a fucking ACOG on the Vector, bro. And you have 4 bombs with ya. 4 choke points that last forever. I don't know how long they last, but every single time I pop a Goyo, that shit takes forever. If there's 20 seconds left in the round, you pop that Goyo at the doorway where the attacker has to come through, done. They're fucked. They can't do anything. 20, 25 seconds, one of the two. It's broken. Gun is amazing. Util is amazing. All around, amazing. Gridlock. I'm gonna put Gridlock as a B. Gun is okay. Secondary shotgun is actually great. Other than the fact that it's good for like flanks or maybe putting people out of like corners. The only benefit I see from her gadget is the sound it makes. It's a great like sound coverage for putting the plant down. But outside of that, I don't think it's that good. So I think Gridlock's a B tier operator. It's not that bad. It's not a bad operator. I just think it's okay. Grim is an S tier. That's pretty simple. Shotgun secondary. And the main reason why he's an S tier is because of his gadget. Not only can you shoot that thing wherever you want to, but you can also deflect it off of walls. And it literally tracks the defender. It's and you can shoot that so many times. You can fill a whole room with bees and they're fucked. Grim is amazing. Hibana is an A tier, I think. It's a great fragger, but primary and secondary are amazing guns. Can get hatches, but the reason why I think Hibana's an A tier is because she just takes way too long to activate her gadget, to activate her hard breach. Way too long. That's the easiest person to bandit trick or Cade trick. But she's a great fragger. She's a great fragger. She's not really a good wall breach person. She's more of a hatch getter and fragger basically. The second she gets all the hatches, boom. She's a great fragger. Iana, I'm going to put Yana as a C tier. Yes, you have unlimited drones, but with the amount of time in the round, you don't have much time to actually make full usage of those unlimited drones. Yana did kind of fall off. I agree. I don't think Yana's that good. What are we doing? We are making a Siege tier list, operator tier list for Siege X, because Siege X is coming around the corner. So we're doing a little update on the operator tier list. So yeah, I think Yana's not that good. Does Yana have EMPs? I forgot. I think she does, right? That's one plus, but she also has the Gon 6, but there's just the other operators are better. The other operators are better. IQ. No one talks about this, but her LMG is actually pretty good. It's very, very good. Another very underrated thing. LMGs are the most under the radar guns in Siege right now. I see nobody talk about them. Those things rip through people, and you have unlimited ammo. They might be a little more clunky, a little more slow, but that doesn't matter. Everything is clunky and slow now. The game is not what it used to be. IQ is a pretty solid operator. I give it a B. Actually, honestly, I think the fact that like IQ can literally see every single defender's gadget except for like, Legion. I'm going to put IQ as A actually. Jackal. Okay, so Jackal is one of the operators that's getting a change. Jackal is definitely getting a nerf. Previously, I think Jackal was an S tier operator. I think now Jackal is an A tier operator. So you have 5 tracks and 1 ping per track, okay? Now, the ping is still good. Because you get a general idea of where the defender can be. It doesn't negate the fact that you don't know where the defender is. And you have 5 of them. I don't know if you're able to see their footsteps or not. Wait, no, you can actually. What am I talking about? You can still see the footsteps. Otherwise, how would you not be able to see the footsteps? So 5 tracks and 1 ping. Jackal is an A tier operator. Just demoted once, basically. The Jackal nerf kind of demotes him once. Will it be a super impactful nerf? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I think Jackal's an A tier operator. Jaeger is a B tier operator. Putting him at B because Wamai is just better than Jaeger. So you can put Wamai discs literally anywhere. Jaegers are kind of limited to where you put them. Yes, the range is like pretty big on it, but they're pretty easy to destroy and pretty easy to counter. Cade is gonna be an S tier in my opinion. Disregarding the guns that he has, because the guns aren't that good util wise. He's the only operator that's actually able to fight anything against a hatch. He's also great for 2-barrel chicken. So Cade is an S tier operator, I think. Either A or S, but I'm gonna go with S right now. Because what other operator can you say that can what's it called? Combat hatches, counter hatches. Okay, Callie, A tier. I think Callie's an A tier operator. Callie's great. Sniper, and she has a sniper and a secondary that's an automatic weapon. Imagine having a sniper and an automatic weapon. I think that's a little broken gun-wise. But she can also just get rid of util. She can get rid of util. People forget that. Mainly people use Callie to get rid of stuff off the wall, but she can be used to get rid of barbed wire, evil eyes, anything destructible. I think Callie is a really good operator. Seriously. I think Callie is a really, really good operator. Why is Frost in D? Bro, Frost is not a good operator. No. You can literally get in a Frost trap and still live. No. Kapkan, B. B or C. I'm trying to think. I'm going to put him at B right now. I'm putting Kapkan at B. Yeah, just don't be dumb. Don't run into them. Check your corners. If you're a smart player, you'll check. Legion. Legion's either S or A. I'm going to put Legion at A right now. Okay. Gun is great. Insane gun. I don't know, bro. You guys are saying S. It's either S or A. I know a lot of y'all want Legion to be S. His secondary is great for making holes, great for making site setups, but it's his util is more of just like a beeper. Think of it as like a beeper, because the second you hear that goo mine go off, you'll know exactly where the enemy is. Okay, fine. I'll fall into the peer pressure. I'll put Legion as an as an A tier, because you get a lot of beepers. You get like 8 or 9 beepers. It's a lot. Goo mines. You know what I mean. Lion, mid. That's a B tier operator. Not that good. I don't think Lion's that good. Wait, I have to explain why Lion's a B tier operator. It's not. You can move under Lion scans to still get detected, and it really won't benefit the attackers. I'll just say that. The AR's dog shit. DMR is pretty good, but other than that, mid. Maestro is either A or B. Now, me personally, I don't like Maestro. I'm not a fan of him. His util is super easy to get rid of, and he's just a clunky fuck. Yes, his LMG is good, but yeah, you don't want that. Maverick. All right, Maverick. Maverick is one of the operators affected in the SiegeX update. He can now open up walls without having to worry about taking damage from the electrified walls, because there is no damage on electrified walls anymore. Let's see. Yeah. Electrical damage removed. Both attackers and defenders are slowed by electricity, causes screaming sound cue, but no damage taken to either side. So he can safely open up a wall and not have to be like upside down or do any special technique to do that. He's good. Mav is going to be... Also, his gun is fucking nasty. Literally one of the best guns in the game. It's either an A or an S right now. I'm going to put Mav at an A tier. Actually, S tier. You can't really counter him. You can't really counter Mav. You just can't. Also, he has nades. Melusi. Melusi's either an A or B. I'm going to put Melusi at A simply because of the fact that she has 4. She has 4 Banshees. That is a lot. 4 Banshees is insane, bro. And you have Jackal's Shotgun. Overall, good operator. Mira is a B. Not that good. Again, Callie, Ashe, super easy to get rid of her Miras. Not that good. Twitch drone can just pop her Miras. The second they get rid of them, meh. Mid. Monty. Monty's an S tier, bro. Monty's an S tier. If used in the right way, in the right fashion, Monty's unstoppable. It's terrifying. Monty's definitely an S tier. Mozzie? Mozzie's gonna be on the lower end for me. I'm not gonna lie. I think Mozzie's either a B or a C. But the Commando and the Pepperoni, they suck. They're awful. He has impacts in C4s, which are okay. Mute's just a way better defender if you had to compare him and Mute. I'm putting him at C. He's not that good. Mute, S tier. I don't even gotta explain that. We all know why Mute's an S tier. Knock is a C tier, I think. Her gun blows. She has a deagle as a secondary. Yes, her thing is infinite. Her util is infinite, but it's not as effective as people really think it is. I don't think Knock is that good. She's still like not. I mean, I don't know, but she's still like. I'm gonna put her at B. If she's using the right way, then she can be pretty decent. Okay. Nomad is gonna be an A tier for me. Crucial for flanks and pushing people out of certain areas. I think Nomad's a pretty solid operator. In a lot of cases, you actually can't do anything against Nomad if the Nomad is placed properly. So Ashe is not an S tier operator. I'm gonna put Ashe as an A tier operator. She's just a great entry fragger. Her hitbox is so small, and she has the R4C. So one of the best guns in the game. R4C ACOG 3-speed. Can't beat that. Oryx is a great roamer, but that's really it. His util doesn't provide that much. And for anyone saying like, oh my god, he can get rid of shields. No, bro. Like, shields are not going to be by themselves, first of all. And second of all, it's a very one-dimensional util, I think. It's only like good for one thing, really. So I think Oryx is like a B tier. Osa, you see, post-plant situation, Osa is undefeated. You can't do it. You're literally gonna lose to that. Osa's either A or B. I'm gonna make Osa an A tier. Actually, I don't think she's that bad. I think she's pretty decent. So yeah, Oryx above Frost. Yes, Frost is not a good operator. I don't think Frost is a good operator at all. Seriously. At all. Pulse is a B tier operator. Simple information. His operator is purely based off of comms. His operator doesn't actually do anything. The person using Pulse has to be good in order for Pulse to be good. It's one of those operators. Ram, I kind of want to put Ram at S tier, bro. You're a 3 armor. I'd always prefer to be a 3 armor over a one armor. You're a 3 armor. You have one of the best guns in the game, and not only can your operator open up the floor, but it has the best sound distraction of all time. It is so loud. It is one of the loudest operators. And you have flashes. I think Ram is an S tier operator. Raora, B. Raora is a very meh operator. I haven't seen her actually be used at a really high level environment to where she's really like worth it, I think. So Raora is a B. Rook, I'm gonna put Rook at B because you get a second chance if you have Rook armor. So that's pretty effective, but I'd much rather have another operator over Rook, personally. Sense, I'm going to put that as F. Not really useful at all. Super easy to get rid of his, what's it called? His disc balls. So Yeah, I don't like Sense. Sense is not that good. This is the Defender, right? They're not his. All right. My bad. Sentry. This is Sentry. This is a Defender. I'm putting this one as an A tier, and I'm gonna put Striker as an S tier. I think Sentry is actually pretty decent, dude. I think Sentry is very, very decent. You have C4s and impacts. You can use both of those things. That is very, very good. Yes, you have the Commando, which kind of sucks, but the util makes up for it. Striker, you have Mavericks M4, one of the best guns in the game. And you have flashes and grenades, at best. And if you want to, you can change it to anything else. There's a reason why these two operators are used in Pro League all the time. Skopos is a B tier or C tier. I can't decide. Skopos is not that good, to be honest. Not that good. I'm putting Skopos at C. Not good. Not a good operator. Yes, the only benefit is you get 2 lives. The gun kind of sucks. You can't roam without making any noise. Not that good. Better roamer than Oryx. Yeah, no. I still think Oryx is a better roamer. Sledge. Sledge is either an A or a B tier, not an S tier. 3 armor is great. L85 is bleh. I'm going to put him at B. Sledge is all right. Sledge is okay. It's all right. Did I say 3 armor? 2 armor. I forgot. Sledge got changed to 2 armor. B. Still okay. Not that wasn't much of a change for Sledge. Going to a 2 armor. Yeah, not that good. Smoke is where'd he go? I dropped it somewhere. Oh, Smoke is it's gonna be an A tier. It's great for last second pushes against attackers. When attackers are, when there's like less than 45 seconds left, Smoke comes in clutch because he'll have all 3 smokes and basically be able to stop the attackers. Solus. Solus has fallen down the ranks many times. This is an operator that has been nerfed many times. Solus shotgun so compy. It is, but it is still. It's neither an S nor an A. I think Solus is a B tier operator. Okay, I think it's still good. I think she's still good. She's just not what she used to be. Unfortunately, she's not. Yes, you're not able to identify whatever the gadgets are, but you can still see that this gadget. And if you're a smart player, you can make a guess. So that's why I'm still putting her at B. But unfortunately, she's just not what she used to be. Tachanka is honestly not that bad. I think a lot of people put Tachanka like as a low operator. I think Tachanka's B or A. I don't know. I'm gonna put Tachanka. I don't know what to put Tachanka as. I don't play Tachanka, and I don't really see Tachanka being played at all. You guys are all saying yes. I can't tell if it's a troll or not. I might put Tachanka at an A tier. His util is pretty good. It's kind of like Smoke. It's great for last second pushes. So I think Tachanka's an A tier operator. Thatcher B. Not as good anymore. Operators have EMPs now, and if you use it properly, they're good. Thatcher's not that good. Okay, Thermite. Thermite is an A tier operator simply because of his destruction capability. He can perpendicularly open up walls. He's the only operator that can do that. You don't even have to like, let's say for example, like on Clubhouse, on the Logi wall that's facing into connector. If you want to open that wall up, all you got to do is open up the right side of the single wall in connector, then you'll open it up. Which way is perpendicular? If something is like this, then perpendicular to that is this. Okay? That's what perpendicular means. And yeah, Thermite's a great operator, I think. Also, the second after, once he's done opening up his walls, he's a great fragger. Thorn. I might put Thorn at F, bro. I think Thorn's not that good at all. I said this earlier. You have all the time in the world to turn around and shoot the thing. Shoot the fucking Thorn gadget. Not that good. All right, Thunderbird. Thunderbird just went. Okay, so I don't know if I want to move Thunderbird up or down. So Thunderbird's one of the operators that's getting changed in CJX. So her util will now damage attackers if attackers go to it. And if Brava hacks, the Thunderbird thing, then defenders will get hurt by it. How effective will that really be? I don't think that much. I don't think it'll be that effective. I think it goes both ways. I think it benefits the attackers and defenders, and it also hurts the attackers and defenders. I don't really think you'll find many situations to where attackers will really have to worry about like avoiding Thunderbirds. Like I don't think that's that big of a deal. Unless some stuff comes up, unless Thunderbird puts her stuff in like key areas, like key plant spots. I don't think it's gonna be that beneficial. Previously, I would have ranked Thunderbird at C. I'm gonna put her at B. I'm just going to put her at B. Her util just is a little bit more versatile now. So, Tuberel, S tier operator. Don't really got to say much. Literally one of the few operators that is just uncounterable. Yeah. 2000 S tier. Great gun. Great util. Kind of overpowered, actually. Really like how he counters my FPS. No, seriously. Twitch. Even if Twitch is used in the right hands, I'm still putting Twitch at B. Yes, you get a couple more drones, but I don't think Twitch is that good. I think Twitch is a B tier operator. I just think that these operators are better than Twitch. So Valk. Well, Valk still has C4s, right, chat? So I think Valk, if you know where to put your cameras, they're pretty good. Valk's still pretty good. There's an A tier operator. Not an S tier operator, though, because it's not that hard to find them, but you're not going to be able to find all the cams every single round. So Vigil, I don't know if I want to put Vigil A or S, bro. Vigil cannot get tracked by Deimos. He can't get tracked by lion scans, and he's invisible to drones, bro. Vigil also has the Boss G. I hate to say it, but Vigil also has the Boss G. I think Vigil is an A tier operator. Vigil's fucking annoying to go against, bro. So annoying to play against. I think Vigil's an S tier operator. That's A tier. I meant S tier. I think Vigil's an S tier operator. Wamai is either an A or S. Mid guns, but I think the fact that you can put his gadget literally anywhere and it'd be effective is S tier. But I still think these operators are better than Wamai. So I'm gonna put Wamai at A tier, okay? It's like a high A tier, yeah. It's like a high A tier. Warden's like a high A, low S. But it's either high, it's like either high A or low S. I'm gonna put him at low S right now. I think Warden's just, you have the best shotgun and one of the best SMGs in the game as well. So yeah, Warden's really good. Ying, if used properly, is fucking annoying as shit. So it's the same situation with Warden. Low S, high A. I'm gonna put Ying as like a high A basically. Zero is an S tier because Zero has fucking 6 cameras and an amazing gun and a Gon 6. Zero's amazing. And Zofia is very underrated. I don't really see people play Zofia that much. I think Zofia's an A tier operator. I think Zofia has 2 stuns and 2 impacts. That's a lot. That's 4 different things. 4 things. Her gun's also pretty decent. So yeah. Overall thoughts, horrible list. I don't know. I think this list is pretty decent. And I think this is the operator tier list for Skittlz. So yes. That's all I'm saying. Legion deserves to be at S. Where's Legion? Where did I put Legion? He is S. What are you talking about? Legion is at S. Buck is in A tier. Yeah, I agree with that. Frost A tier. Okay. Before I end this video, are there any complaints? Because I know there's a lot of complaints from you guys. Okay, let's see. Mozzie should be higher. No. Frost A tier. No. If anything, Frost is C. I don't think Frost is that good of an operator, bro. Mira had a top 4 bandmate at SI. Yeah, you just don't get to see her that much. Yana is not C. Then where is Yana? List is spot on. Thank you, Red Hawk. Thank you. Rook is a sneak. I don't know. I just think there are better operators. Rook is great. I'm not saying Rook is bad. Rook is great. I just think these operators are better. Echo A or B if used correctly. I don't know. If you're covering someone while planting, it's very easy to shoot the Echo drone. If you're good, it's very easy. Yana's B or higher, surely. No, Yana's not that good. Valk, I feel like should be higher. No, Valk is good at A. Cav is F. Yeah, I can argue. I can see Cav being an F. Actually, an F operator. Yeah. I agree with that. If you're going against a good team, you're not going to go against people that are just by themselves. I still think Albi's higher. I don't know. I don't think so. Deimos is S. I like that, but I'm going to keep him at A. Scopo, you think Scopos is B? Where the fuck is Scopos? Oh, here. C. No, not that good. All right. That's it. This is the Skittlz operator tier list, guys. From a pro. So yeah. All right. W list, guys. W list. Corny ass tier list, bro. You're just mad Frost is so down there. Shut up. All right.
You broke my heart one too many times before. I remember times on dance floor. I remember times when you go. Now I'm happy alone. She stole my heart. I can't believe I fell for her tricks. I can't believe I passed